What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Two Drinks in Hip Hop. I am Adair alongside your favorite Puerto Rican,
PompanoJONES.
We are sipping on some berry blue spiked lemonade for the last time. This drink did us well.
Yes.
This week.
Yes.
For sure. If you want to learn how to make it, the link is in the description below. And you're going to want to learn how to make this one.
You're going to want to. You can make it just like we did.
Oh, yeah.
Or not just like we did. It's better if you do it just like we did.
It's delicious. Delicious. But as always, please subscribe to the channel for new videos every week and click on that bell button for notifications when those videos drop. Follow us on all of our social media. That's Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, and Twitter at Barhop Records, and go to barhoprecords.com for services and merchandise. And our personal social media is down below. Reach out to us. We'll reach back. Sad news to start off the show, and if you are a hip-hop fan, you've probably heard this already, but Lil Peep passed away yesterday, I believe late or early morning, however you want to say. But his manager, found him on his tour bus, unresponsive, and he died from a drug overdose, or what looks like a drug overdose for right now.
Yeah, man, that's sad.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Especially he was relatively new to me, you know what I mean? Well, I mean, he's only 21 years old. He's relatively new to everyone, I think.
To the world, man.
Yeah, right? I mean, that's ridiculous for such a young kid like that. But, you know, and there's one thing about these guys. And I said it yesterday. As soon as the first thing we talked about yesterday was that.
Yeah.
And, you know, there needs to not needs to be, but there's another genre within hip hop that it's like the drug genre, like, not even the ones that like talk about like slang and drug. You know, that's like more trap shit.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like these like into like heavily doing drugs, like, and just I mean, the Suicide Boys, like he was part of the like kind of with them a little bit, right?
Yeah. What you call it? They were affiliated with each other.
So
they did things.
I don't know. You know, it's not. Can they make some catchy songs? Yeah, but just be careful, like, about what kind of messages you're listening to in the songs that they put out, because sometimes there might not be what you're looking for.
Yeah, nah, man. Like I said, I fucked with Peep. I like, you know, his music was different, but you know, anytime you hear something that's different and it's literally like this is the person who made that, and it's like, you know, anything original now is good to me. You know what I mean? Because everyone sound the same. And like you said, you know, about different genre. The difference between, like, my days with growing up, when, like, the music and hip-hop I listened to, that was drug dealing music. You know, the guys sold drugs to feed their family. They didn't want to. It was a bad thing. They risked their lives and everything like that. Nowadays, it's drug-using music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all about.
So, like, obviously, drug dealing is bad. Like, we all fucking know that. But, like you said, you know, there's a message behind it. You know, you had to feed your family. You got to do some things, blah, 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 blase. But this drug user music is totally different because, like I get it, like y'all are depressed, but like the drugs, obviously, man, they're not good, and they just kill you, man. You know, it's really bad. Take it from a man who's been on Xanax for a long fucking time and quit cold turkey. Me. You know what I mean?
Me.
Yeah, like I get it. Everyone's always like, oh, you know, you can't just quit like that, have seizures, but I might just be in what is the word? An anomaly? Yeah, you know what I mean? But I quit. I was taking Xans for years, since I was like 16. Then I quit. I literally quit cold turkey and everything like that. I ain't have a seizure. Like I said, I might be one of the fucking lucky guys who didn't go through getting sick and shit like that. But, bruh, you just gotta quit. I lost homeboys on drugs. We're losing fucking great, you know, artists out here, you know, very young and everything like that. And, like, I get it. Everyone wants to be cool. But, man, drugs ain't fucking cool at all, dog. And you grown now.
Yeah, you know, and I mean, we featured some of his music. We've picked Lil P, his song "Ben's Truck" on the show for you know our music of the week. So like, it's sad because obviously we're not going to be able to hear any more new shit from him.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like it's just. I don't know, man. It's so hard whenever anything like this happens because I didn't really get that from him. You know, like he didn't promote drug use a whole lot. Now,
he talked about
he did talk about it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. He didn't I don't know. Fucking, he talked about him doing drugs all the time. You know.
Yeah, I guess. One time's enough, but or too much. But I don't know.
And it sucks that it always takes someone dying. Like, I think Famous Dex, came out and he said, I don't know Lil Peep like that. I knew his boy Tracy. That's my brother. This makes me really want to change. Why does it take someone dying to know? But you already know drugs are gonna kill you. It's a proven fact. It's not an if. It's when. They're going to kill you. You know what I mean? It will kill you. You will die if you do drugs. Yeah. You will die. It's not a fucking I might. You're going to die.
Yeah.
You will die. It's a guaranteed fact. It's 100% guaranteed you will die if you continue to do it.
Yeah, maybe it might not be from like an overdose, but I promise you're going to die a lot sooner than you would have if you keep doing those drugs.
Bro, like I said, take it from me, man. Stop the drugs.
Yeah, so shout out to Lil Peep and all of his family and friends and everybody close to him. Yeah. Obviously, prayers go out to them, and rest in peace, Lil Peep.
Rest in peace, Peep.
You know what else bothers me about this whole thing though is now that he's gone and he's like everywhere and everyone knows who Lil Peep is and everyone's like, oh my gosh, Lil Peep.
They love you when
so
you're gone.
young. Yeah.
They love you when you're gone.
No one talked about Lil Peep.
No one talked about it. I didn't hear
at all.
None of the rappers who are talking about him right now, besides like people who I actually knew, like, you know what I mean, were like with him, like me for a little Pump, you know what I mean, and like those type of dudes.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, man. Now Lil Peep, and Lil Peep was great, but I'm saying, but now he's the greatest in all these other people's eyes because he's passed away. But when he was alive, this is the fucking problem. Respect and don't take for granted what's here, man.
No, for real.
You know what I mean?
For real, because you never know. You
never
know when it's gonna be gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, prayers out to everyone involved in that situation or close to it for sure. We have an update. Small update, but there's a little light at the end of the tunnel for Meek Mill.
Oh yeah, okay.
In this nonsense of a story, verdict, whatever the hell you want to call it. But a David Spunt of CBS News 3 in Philadelphia, he spoke to Meek Mill's attorney and broke the news that there's going to be a new bail hearing on November 27th in Philadelphia for Meek Mill. However, it will be in front of the same judge.
It is the same judge?
Janice Brinkley. So not looking too good.
Why would they do that?
Yeah, I don't know. Don't ask me. But so it's probably not too good for Meek. But hey, you never know. Maybe the pressure of the media now getting on this woman will get to her, and she'll be like, all right, I gotta maybe make up for some mistakes so I don't lose my job, my life.
Yeah. She should go to fucking jail too, man.
She absolutely should.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, hopefully
yeah,
that will happen.
Playing with niggas' life like that, like it's funny, because he ain't give you the fucking pipe back in high school, right? This was like a bitch you fucking told to fuck off back in high school or some shit.
That's
what it seemed like.
Some people say that. There's been people close to Meek Mill that have claimed that he knows her from the past somehow. Not confirmed, but I would tend to believe it, or unless she's just some crazy ass super like Meek Mill stalker type shit.
Fuck yeah, get her out of the fucking system. Get her out, man.
But yeah, so I thought that was good news.
It is.
Hopefully we see some change.
Free the Meeks
in that. Free the Meeks.
Free the Meeks. We with you, Meek.
Now, Drake's always been one to, like, I feel like Drake reads every single one of his comments on social media.
Drake's definitely a comment watcher.
Because he posted a picture of an older picture of him looking at an early track list for Take Care.
Mm-hmm.
And
classic. Yeah,
and basically in the caption he said exactly what it was. This is an old, old picture of me, blah blah blah. Looking at a early track list of Take Care, whatever, about to do work, whatever he says. Apparently, at Michi, somebody down in the comment section says, "Oh, you didn't write Take Care." Basically, the old claims that The Weeknd wrote most of Take Care, which we've all heard.
Yeah, Weeknd, even said it.
Yeah, and yeah, we.
Word for word, Weeknd
10.
said I gave him about half my album. That was the Weeknd's word for word. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, whatever.
Yeah. No shame.
He said it. So deep in the comments section, we're talking way down.
Oh, sure.
Way down. Old Champagne Poppy comes back and says, at Michi, Abel co-wrote, and he put that in all caps.
Yeah.
Co-wrote on Shot For Me in Practice, obviously was featured on Crew Love and The Ride, and that's it. There's 20 songs on an album. Don't try me.
Yeah.
So he's saying that Abel, the Weeknd.
Abel Tesfaye.
It's a little Freudian slip there. They said that the Weeknd only had his hand in 4 songs out of the 20. A lot less than half.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I believe it.
You see, it's hard to believe because, Weeknd said he gave Drake half his album, for that, and, and helped on everything, and Drake saying this. There's 20 songs, Weeknd's, for him to say half his album, though, and, him being part of 4 songs, Weeknd, when he first came out, like, before the trilogy were original 3 individual projects. You know what I mean? With, like, 10 or less songs on there like that. So, technically, that could be half of
one of his albums.
His album. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? Not that I agree with Drake or I agree. These are 2 of my favorite artists of all time. You know what I mean? So, like, I really fucking could care less.
I don't know. I get that these 4 songs, I would assume, if we were to look at the credits of the album, would be the only ones there where the Weeknd's name would show up. Because unbeknownst to, I think, a lot of you can check that shit on the album.
Yeah.
And who wrote that? Well, at least who they say wrote it. Obviously, there's ghostwriting and things like that of that nature, which is what everyone has always accused Drake of taking advantage of. So I don't like I said, I see it's hard to believe that he only had a deal with 4 songs, but you brought up that good point that it could have been a half of one of his albums.
Yeah, no, you know what I mean? It damn well could have been, The only, maybe another song that, that I feel like Weeknd probably had a little bit to do with was my fucking favorite song on the whole, one of my favorite songs on the whole thing was I can't remember the fucking name of it, man. Oh my god,
happens to me all the fucking time.
Yeah, that's such a pain in the dick. But yeah, there's another song I could think that Weeknd was probably on it, or the song that was like that Stevie Wonder sample, and Stevie Wonder was playing at the end. Actually, that sounded like it could definitely been a Weeknd one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. In a situation like that, if I'm one of them, you know what I mean, or let's say that I'm Drake, I don't see really any reason in lying about what song when you're already gonna say, okay, yeah, he wrote some of this and he he obviously was in those 2 songs, so he wrote his own parts or whatever. Like, why would you lessen the number? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you could just say, yeah, he wrote all this. Especially way after the fact. You already made your money. You know what I mean? You're not trying to let's uphold my image.
Yeah, I think
what it is.
Because this was his best. That was his best album and everything like that. So he doesn't want too much credit taken away from him. Because I know a lot of people, even me. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of both of these guys. These are my 2 favorite artists. I'm a little bigger fan of The Weeknd just because of something else. But it's fucking. My bad, bro. I think this drink got to me because I'm literally losing fucking track of everything I'm trying to say right now. I'm done.
He's done.
I had enough.
He's done.
I can't fucking remember shit today.
Too much
fucking
berry spiked lemonade. Berry blue spiked lemonade.
Jesus Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my bad.
What?
Fucking yeah. Like I said, this was one of his best albums, and ever since Weeknd, came out and did say that he gave out half his album and everything like that, people been trying to knock him and everything. Why are you looking at me like that?
What I do?
Bro, like you literally just square faced on me right now.
I just looked at you.
Oh,
I honestly did not mean to look any type of way right there.
Shit.
I don't know what I don't know. I'm gonna look back out on camera and see if I actually looked at you weird, but I don't think I did.
Fuck it. Yeah, people try to take credit. Probably, saying, oh, Weeknd wrote all your shit. This is his best album. Weeknd helped him out, but he ain't trying to have all the credit taken away from him and everything like that. I feel him.
No, of course.
I ain't got a problem with telling nobody who the fuck helped me. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like I tend.
But I'm not about to let someone punk me and say that I ain't write that.
No. I'm just leaning. I'm leaning towards Drake's side on this whole argument. I don't know. This argument will probably never end, and everyone until we're in year 3000. People will probably be talking about, oh yeah, Drake had that written. But but yeah, I lean towards believing him. I don't see any reason why.
You know one rapper that fucking that I didn't know had this many fucking writers, and I'm sure not a lot of people did. J. Cole.
J. Cole's got a lot of writers. I know he does.
Whatever album, fucking the last album you bought, I was looking through the pamphlet, the cover thing.
Yeah.
Every fucking song had
Forest Hills Drive.
there was like two songs that didn't have any writers on it, but every other song had like fucking 15 different creditors on there.
Yeah, I didn't know that either until he put out the documentary, the Forest Hills documentary.
What did he mention something about it?
Well, it was just behind the scenes footage, and he had
the people in
there.
Yeah. Yo, no, dead ass.
Tons of people in the studio with him, really all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, wow, he's got it's like a real like collaborative effort on that album.
No, most def.
Which that's probably why that album was so fucking great.
The album was fire, and but that's kind of like my point. You know what I mean? Like J. Cole is one of the one of the most realest rappers we got right now, and blase, very conscious, very speaks very great. But if we're gonna fucking knock Drake about fucking his right, you gotta talk about every other fucking rapper in the goddamn world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, well, I do know what it is. It's Drake. People want to hate Drake.
They just do.
And that's always, it's so stupid because, when you're the best or seen to be the best, at least by the mass majority, that's what happens. You get the most criticism.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They always try to come for you. If you all the way up there, they want to bring you down.
That's all it is.
They just want to bring you down. So, yeah.
Human nature.
If you're talking about Drake, just to let you know, J. Cole has like 1 million fucking writers. Yeah. Your favorite rapper has ghostwriters. Now, I'm not saying those are ghostwriters. Like I said, I'm not saying these guys.
Writers in general.
Yeah, wrote all those songs for J. Cole, but
that's just how things go these days. Writers are writers.
You know what's the stupid thing is when fucking, I'm sure you got this, like when someone like with you and me, when someone comes and asks me, who wrote that song for you?
Yeah, I don't understand that question.
Yeah, bro, I'm fucking
not out here.
I'm dead broke still,
paying people fucking thousands of dollars to write songs for us.
Bitch, we poor. We're making our own shit. Who the fuck? Who we gonna get?
For whatever reason, that's like a common question.
Yeah,
that's like just stop.
Yeah, like bro, I make my own music. I don't have money for writers.
Yeah, no, not happening.
You know what I mean, bro? That question is so annoying. It's like, oh yeah, I pay fucking J. Cole's whole crew to come write my shit as I live in the fucking projects.
No. One last thing we're gonna talk about before we get out of here or get into some music. I wanted to touch on this subject because Chance the Rapper is making a Christmas album with Jeremiah.
Okay, sounds lame.
Now, exactly. Christmas music in hip hop. Now, I assume, obviously, Chance the Rapper,
very creative.
He can sing. You know what I mean? It'll probably be more singing than anything. Obviously, Jeremiah is an R&B artist, so he's going to be singing. And it'll sound more R&B-ish. However, I don't even like that when it comes to Christmas music because the rest of the music that y'all make is talking about popping pussy and all this shit, like going to strip clubs, fucking bitches. That and Christmas doesn't mix. And then those hip hop artists, the straight rappers that I've heard that have made straight Christmas songs, it doesn't work.
Hands down, DMX had the best one.
What he had a song or an album?
Through the sleigh with a one horse open. Obviously it was dumb, but it was the best fucking one. It was DMX, and his voice just made it so much better.
See, now that's like a novelty type thing. It's funny, you know what I'm saying? But they're out here doing serious Christmas songs.
Yeah, it's corny.
And like hip hop.
Whack. Stupid.
It doesn't work.
No.
Even if the song has nothing to do with like Christmas, whatever, Santa Claus, like actual Christmas. If there's even like bells in the background that sound like Christmas bells, I don't like the song because it just reminds me of Christmas, and I don't link rap or hip hop in Christmas at all.
Yeah, I feel you. I think it's fucking what, like you said. I think it's whack.
It is.
Whatever.
Well, I would be hard pressed to find somebody name one hip hop Christmas song down in the comment section that did numbers or was popular, and I might take a little bit of my opinion back. But you're not going to find one because there is not one single one.
Only Christmas song I've ever liked. No one's going to know about it if you ain't from down here in Florida, but Power 96 plays it all the time during Christmas. The old Spanish song with the little girls singing about the donkey they got for Christmas. El Burrito, I think is what it's called. They play, you know what I'm talking about? They play it every year.
There's a Christmas song named El Burrito.
They're talking about it's these girls. These girls are probably in their fucking 70s now, but they were like 10 during this song. The song's mad old, but they literally I've been hearing it my whole entire life. Every Christmas down here in Miami, Broward County area, they play it all the time.
I've probably heard it 100 times.
Yeah,
I don't know.
All I know is they talking about their donkey that they got for Christmas and shit. You know what I mean? But that's the only song I like.
Yeah, regular Christmas music's all right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like a hip hop song.
It's
right?
not. Yeah, it's not hip hop. It's not really Christmas either. There's no like bells or nothing. But they play it every Christmas time, and I know it's about their donkey.
Like, that's straight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Regular Christmas music, I kind of like because it's like, oh, it's Christmas. Hey.
You don't like Mariah Carey's back in the day?
No, I do.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Mariah Carey was the shit.
Yeah, and like I know Celine Dion has had like had a massive Christmas album. I think hers is actually the most popular one ever, if I'm not mistaken.
I feel like Gucci had a Christmas
not
album.
Sure. Probably did. He seems like someone that would do something like that. Cause I know I've seen pictures of him in Santa Claus hats and shit.
East Atlanta Santa.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
All right.
Woo! I need to down that real quick.
East Atlanta Santa gets to him every time he hears it. So we got music for the week, right?
Just an excuse to take another drink.
Well, I'm
we
gonna
do.
make an excuse.
We do have music for the week. Actually, I do not have music for the week, and I'm going to tell you why. But do you have music for the week?
I have a single for the week.
Okay.
I don't know how. I just heard it. I'm pretty sure it's pretty fucking new. I don't know whose song it belongs to, so I'm not trying.
The black.
Yeah.
Dreezy.
Dreezy. Okay, so it's Dreezy's song, but it's Black with Black, Dreezy, and Kodak Black. Black, so y'all know, 6 Slack with the 6 in the front of it. You know what I mean? But yeah,
people know Black like that now, right?
no,
No?
The people still don't.
Really?
I'm pretty sure a lot more people do now, but a lot of them still don't.
Damn.
So that's why I gotta say the whole dumb 6 Flag shit. But yeah, it's called Spar.
Good song.
It's a fucking very, very good song, and I like that Kodak stuck to the script on it and everything like that because I really liked his verse and everything. Like I liked all 3 of the verses was phenomenal. So check that bitch out.
Spar, dude. That is a really good song. Now I'm gonna tell you why I don't have music.
Okay.
Because there was shit tons of music that came out.
It was.
And I didn't have. I don't want to be unfair. I want to listen to it all, and that includes 3 other new bonus tracks actually on Free Black, which is Black's album. He released the extended version or whatever bonus version.
Nice. I think Lil Uzi just did the same thing.
He did.
He did, right?
With Lover's Rage too.
Yeah. Ass.
Yeah, well, I wasn't gonna mention that, but he did. If you're a Lil Uzi fan, he got new songs too. But there is a ton of music. Sahai the Prince, No Dope on Sundays, Talib Kweli, and anybody who knows me knows that those 2 guys are like right up there, top 5 quality.
Yeah, those are 2 albums.
Yeah, 2 albums. Talib Kweli, Radio Silence. T-Pain made a return and released Oblivion, which I'm really excited to actually listen to. P&B Rock, Catch These Vibes. Gonna listen to it. I don't know what's gonna happen there. And my super dark horse underdog, I really do want to listen to this, and don't laugh at me when I say this, but Jaden Smith Sire, I want to hear. Not for the fact that I'm a Jaden Smith fan, but whenever he does come out with something, I always give it a chance just strictly on the
'Cause he's
fact
weird.
that he's so different.
Yeah.
And there's a chance that I might like it.
No, yeah, I don't fuck with the music. There are, some of the songs are very weird, but where I do nod my head. But hey, man, salute the fucking Will Smith's kid. I mean, he made his own name for himself, and then just ride his daddy's coattail. I like.
No,
that.
for real, he did.
No, for real, yeah.
I do give him
Dead
credit
ass.
for
Like,
that.
I'm not talking shit. I'm being for real.
No, for real.
Yeah.
I give him credit for that. Like no one really knows him as that's Will Smith's son.
kids. They know him as Jaden Smith.
Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
He made his own image, which is cool.
Nah. Weird as shit. But hey, man, like I said, being weird, there ain't nothing weird about being weird no more. So.
Yeah. And at
Salute.
least he's like normal-ish weird. You know what I mean? He's just
he
out there. He's like
he does wear dresses and stuff
he's
like that.
Well, yeah, but he's like the anime weird. You know what I'm saying? Like I watched a lot of anime. Not even that's not weird.
Yeah,
but
bro,
you know,
being weird is totally cool. Like Lil Peep, man. Lil Peep is weird. You know what I mean? And
no one wants to be normal, like bland.
No, not like that. Like being, like I said, being different is different. But like Lil Peep didn't wear girls' clothes either. Yeah. I think he did come out as bisexual. But see, if Jaden Smith was to say I'm bisexual, then it'd be totally fucking fine. I'd probably be more of a fan of him. Not that I fucking like bisexual people or anything like that. Not that I hate him either. Oh God, but fucking.
We're getting into the gray area.
Yeah, but yeah, if he, but whatever. Yeah, Jaden Smith, salute to you. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. Good job on raising some weird kids that are doing good though. They're not bad kids.
For real, they're doing good
There's
things.
nothing bad with being weird.
Good things. But yeah, so that's a lot of music right there. That's 5 albums plus a few new tracks from Black, and like you said, there's other ones too. I know Stolly just came out with something. I'm pretty sure. There's some other people, but yeah, bro, a lot of music. So I didn't want to be unfair and pick something before I had all the information. So I will relay all that to you next week.
Yeah, good man. That's why I don't have any albums either this week.
But yeah, that's about all. We're gonna get the fuck out of here.
We gotta go.
If you want to learn, I'm not gonna say that because it's gonna come up at the end of the video. Never mind. As always, follow us subscribe to the channel. Click on that bell button for notifications when we drop new videos, and we do that every single week. Follow us on all of our social media. That's Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, and Twitter at Barhop Records. And go to barhoprecords.com for services and merchandise. Our personal social medias are down below. If you want to reach out to us, we will reach back to you. And finally, if you want to learn how to make some berry blue spiked lemonade for the last time, we're drinking it this week. Click on the link in the description, and it's right up on the screen for you as well by this time. Peace out, everybody. Have a good weekend.
Bitches.